We're on YouTube right now. We're on Facebook as we always are. Ready to rip you a new one. It's Gypsy Queen. This is going to be the second half of the case that we started the other night. So the other 5 boxes, plus Archives Signature Series. Got another 3 boxes of these. And if all goes well, when we finish with this, we could be doing this museum collection break, 3 boxes, plus a top series 2 hobby box, because anytime we do a break, somebody's got to get something, right? Everybody's got to get something. Tigers, Astros, Twins, 40 apiece, and Dodgers, 50 in that one. And for the break we're doing right now, you only have until we show the first hit. That might not be very long. Not only do we have the 5 Gypsy Queen boxes, not only do we have the 3 Archive Signature Series Retired Player Edition boxes, but there is a slabber knocker spot up for grabs as well. So White Sox are 100, Astros are 45, the Royals are 28, the Dodgers are 50, the Brewers are 30, the Phillies are 100, the Padres are 60, the Giants are 50, the Mariners are 85, the Cardinals are 90. Good luck, everyone, and let's do this. Let's rip you a new one. All right.
A little.
So again, every box is going to have a chrome box loader, so 3 chrome cards, and then 24 packs. Some awesome short prints possible here. All right, let's see how we start things off here.
You just peel it up? Yeah. So it's like the black thing?
So we got Alex Bregman. Let's see, we got shiny cards here. We'll move this a little bit. There we go. Alex Bregman for the Astros. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. And Cody Bellinger for the Dodgers.
What? You have a wrench face? No, you peel off the
So, right there, the Astros and the Dodgers got the box loader cards. Well, first hit is in my hand already. First hit already in my hands. So Astros and Dodgers, 2 of the teams hanging out there. They're not big ticket teams either. So you figure you just got a couple cards here that are worth a couple bucks a piece for these teams. Just saying. We haven't even opened any of the actual packs yet. They got something. Again, first hit is in my hand, so this won't go too much further. You got Christian Yelich there. A nice autograph of him in the first half of the case. The Dodgers are, I don't want to confuse them with the museum, so I'm just going to wait for it to come across the bottom of the screen here. I don't know what they think. I think they think, well, at least he tipped. Here it comes. So Astros were 45. Dodgers are 50. They're the same price in both breaks. I wasn't sure. So Dodgers are 50. And again, neither Chrome card necessarily going to break the bank, but it's a start. Think about what could possibly come out in all these boxes, and at least you already know there's some value there.
That's the timer, but mine's not fully dry.
You'll take them, you got it.
Okay.
So let me just real quick. So Dodgers.
That was backwards.
All right, score. Yeah, I think with there being 6 of us in a room, probably the wrappers are the least of their concerns. All right, good luck. So we got Chris Davis, Nate Pearson.
This right here is not dry.
Fernando Tatis.
Don't forget your dirty clothes. You dropped them. You did take. Where are you going? Put that in the bag.
Especially with Becky.
Becky,
I mean,
in the bag. Dirty clothes bag.
Jeff McNeil, 79 out of 99, sepia.
Did you take your hair out to wash?
I watched this part in that car.
All about that base,
Ow.
Marcan, Aquino. Jared Walsh, Anthony Rendon,
No, you don't need water. You need electrolytes.
David Peterson for the Mets, Zach McKinstry. That first hit is about to come out. First hit about to come out. There's Kybert Ruiz,
5 swallows.
Daz Cameron, Sixto Sanchez,
Ellie, would you go check the bathroom?
Matt Chapman,
Giant mess and things aren't forgotten.
I love it.
H to the Izzo, Anthony Rizzo, Spencer Howard, and Royals. One of the teams still available. Well, they got a short print right now. The script. All right, if you look right there, script as opposed to regular block letters. White Sox are 100, Astros 45, Royals 28, Brewers 30, Phillies 100, Padres 60, Giants 50, Mariners 85, Cardinals 90. Moncada, Contreras. And the first hit is going to go to the New York. Oh, wait, no, that's just Aroldis Chapman. The New York Mets. David Peterson, rookie. So, base card. So David Peterson, Mets. First hit. Tejada. Closing it out. All right, so we're going to take Gypsy Queen off the ticker. It is a very short ticker now for Museum Collection. Very short. Yes, I can't wait for Guardians of the Galaxy Day, where they'll have Bradley Cooper throughout the first pitch, right? I'm not digging a name change. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. We got a super short print coming up. Let's see what the odds are of this happening.
Mine's still wet on the cheeks. Because I have put extra. Right here it's still wet.
The lighting's not as good in here.
Right here is so dry.
Here we go. Image variation. Oh.
I like how this
Okay. So this is a 1 in 826 pack short print coming up. 1 in 826 pack short print. And we got the other autograph here. Little static cling, but not as bad as some other sets. Yadier Molina. That's kind of the consensus feeling. Although, you know, Brave is kind of a positive spin, if you know what I'm saying. So I think it's going to be less pressure. I mean, they got rid of the tomahawk chop, so. Got rid of, canceled, you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm surprised too. You know what's really offensive? Is the yeah, I can't go there. I was gonna make fun of a team, but the Yankees spending all that money and having the name Yankees, I mean, that's just way too American for 2021. Offends everybody in the South. I'm going there, whatever. Jake Cronenworth. Luis Robert, Bryce Harper, Sam Huff, Tariq Skubal. It is. Jorge Mateo, Tristan McKenzie. I mean, let's face it. Can't you find something offensive about anything? Like, really, fillies? That's offensive to male horses. Yeah, I mean, let's face it. The Padres have been losing lawsuits for years now, right? Anyways. Oof. Freddie Freeman. I gotta check myself with the filters. Davy Garcia. The way you said that you were stuck, makes me think that there's no open bar. Otherwise, you're just fine. Nick Solak. Oh, look at that. So this card is not only missing the nameplate, but it is a base short print. So Stan the Man Musial, Cardinals, now for sale. It's a nice one right there. Nick Madrigal. And if you wanted to know about Diamondbacks hits, then don't leave just yet, because there's one right there. So Dalton Varsho, now you got to do a shot. Dalton Varsho, base auto. Mickey Moniak. For Varsho? No, it's not the third. Second. We've had a lot of Varsho autos this year. Juan Soto. Oh, look at that. That's not bad at all. We got some short prints coming out here. This case has been pretty loaded. I'm very surprised with as loaded as it's been that we didn't sell out the second half of it, but obviously I wasn't too concerned about it. I've already landed one nice SSP. Who's the next one going to be? We don't know. Francisco Lindor. But I know we got a regular SP with a nice Nice subject matter.
What?
I don't know. I'd have to look. But you know what we do have here? We have a third autograph.
I just got.
I was kind of surprised we had one in the first stack, so I thought something might be up. Yeah, that was in the first half of this break. The Diamondbacks had the Luis Gonzalez Topps Gallery out of Archive Signature Series. We're gonna open one of those in just a hot minute.
They're gonna go with death. Why did they kill me? Why did they kill me? Why?
Hard for me to see things in this lighting. Well, we had some Marlins magic the last one. Shoot, I knew the Jazz Chisholm was in my hand when I offered you to get in because I knew you got in late. You didn't know that, so it was fair. I was hoping you took the combo. But so we got Lance Lynn, numbered 80 out of 250. I don't remember. Which insert was that? There's a Marlin there. Jesus Sanchez. Brett Rooker. Tanner Houck. Vlad Jr. Mike Trout. Oh, there we go. Babe Ruth with a base short print. And who's that rookie card right there missing the nameplate? Why, it's Cabrian Hayes, Pirates. That's a good short print right there. So here's the plan for Jambalaya. I am still waiting on one payment. And there's Mariners, Edgar Martinez. Mariners, Edgar Martinez. It is going to be a break that could take anywhere from 6 to 8 hours to break. If I can do it in less, I'm going to try to, obviously. But, you all right?
You took that like a chance.
15 or 16? I can't remember. Why did I already sleeved the short print. So for Jambalaya, this is what is going to happen. It's going to depend on what day I have that kind of a block of time. I got to figure that out. I'll probably figure that out tomorrow. I may open up the one team back up because I think it'll get picked up. if I do that. Yeah, you could be right. It could be 2015. It's been a while. I couldn't remember if it's 2016 or not. But Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday is when we're going to open that break up. And it's totally going to depend on my time schedule. And what do we got here? All right, this individual signed this card. He also was an autograph signer at the very first National Sports Collectors Convention. On Twitter, they posted a flyer that was signed by all the vendors that went there. So this individual signed at the very first National Sports Collectors Convention. I feel like it was this card that was in the flyer, but I could be wrong. Did anybody else see that on Twitter today? This card's numbered 62 out of 63. And here we are on a 1981 Topps. Steve Garvey for the Dodgers. The last team picked up. Do we see a pattern here? The last team picked up. Good pick. Now you've got a couple chrome cards. You've got an autograph. And we still got plenty more to go. All right, let's open a couple more Gypsy Queens, and then we'll do a little archive signature break there. Alright. Dodgers have been very popular in these chrome packs too. Not a Dodger, Javier Baez. Not a Dodger, Trevor Story. But then numbered to 150, Clayton Kershaw, blue parallel, 119 out of 150. All right, we'll take that, right? Little by little, it adds up. $50, you know, doesn't take that much to get there. Okay. There's 3 archives. So last time I did one after the first box, one after the third box, and one after the final box. Thought that was fair enough. Now I'm guessing we got at least a few people that are in here in this break watching, not at weddings. I don't know. I only have enough archive signature series to do this break one more time. I don't want to, you know, overstay its welcome. But I could do this lineup one more time if there is enough interest. I like Gypsy Queen. I think it's a knockout product. Not seeing any reaction to doing another one, so maybe not. We got Clearly Authentic to list next. Miggy Cabrera, we have more museum that we hope to do. Especially since that's almost sold out, I'm hoping we can easily get 15 more teams coming back. There. All about that base. There's Leody Taveras. Christian Pichet. All about that base, about that base. Josh Bell. Brian Hayes. Chris Mize. Who dat? Oh, it's not a hit, but it's another Diamondback of note. Eduardo Escobar, missing the nameplate. Brent Rooker. Joey Bart. Daz Cameron. Alec Bohm. And Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. Little things at a time. They add up. There's a short print right there, base short print. So, Jackie Robinson. Again, museum collection. Looking likely to go tonight. Script JT Realmuto for the Phillies. 4 teams remain. And they're all 50 and under. 4 teams remain. And they're all 50 and under. I'm going to go over them one more time. I'll let that sit there for a minute. And then we're going to change the ticker back to Jambalaya. Tigers 40, Astros 40, Dodgers 50, Twins 40. All right, that one's almost sold out. I wouldn't be surprised if there's no last-minute teams left. I wouldn't be surprised. It could happen. I'm going to take this one out now so I don't forget about this guy. So, Pirates, Will Craig, the infamous Javier Baez play where Baez runs towards first. This is a simple force out, end of inning. All he's got to do is step on the base. And for some reason, he's like, oh, I'm going to tag Baez. Which is fine, except for Baez starts running towards home plate. Instead of running towards the bag, He chases after Baez going to home plate. A runner scores, but Baez is still a force at this point. But he actually gets around Craig. And I guess in his frustration, and he obviously lost his mind at that point, he goes and throws to whoever's covering first. If there was something, I don't know, the throw was an error. Javier Baez ends up on third, I think, at the end of the play. It was just a mess. So now he got optioned down to AAA. I guess he got out of his contract and is playing in the KBO. So we got a Bazooka back, and we got to wonder, will he ever be back in Major League Baseball? He probably will. He was a well-touted prospect, but that he's admitted that has greatly affected him and his performance afterwards. And I guess nothing like over the other side of the world trip, take a few years off, and maybe he'll get his mojo back. But at least that's a cool short print. The Bazooka backs aren't easy to get. We already saw Bazooka backs in 2 of the autographs we've gotten. So we're way ahead of the odds on that. And regular Bazooka back is 1 in 83 packs. So you'll see usually 2 or 3 in a case, which I don't remember seeing another one the other night. So maybe we're still due one.
No, I don't want to. I'm not going to scrap it.
Alright, next stack here. What do we got? A little Bryce baby captain card.
It was charging for an hour and I'll leave it now.
Move over.
Juan Soto. Chris Bryant. Luis Garcia, who's raking in AAA right now. He's a guy that's probably has been overlooked most of this year. Shirt and Apostle. He's developed some power. Little mistake on this card. They forgot to put the rookie card logo on it. Aaron Judge. Uncorrected error. Evan White. Mateo. Mookie Betts. Clayton Kershaw. Nico Horner. Carlos Carrasco. When's he going to pitch his first Mets appearance? He's doing rehab appearances right now. And I think he had one a few nights ago that didn't go so well. He got shellacked a little bit. So he may need a little time to recuperate 100%. I forgot what it was that originally took him on the injured list. I feel like it was like a hamstring or something lower body. Well, look at that, another Diamondback hit. So Dan's going to have to take another shot at that wedding. Shot. So, Andy Young, base autograph for the Diamondbacks. And Kilome. All right. Finishing off box number 2 here. Got Nolan Arenado. And let's flip this to Jambalaya. This is a big one here. Every flagship jumbo box of Topps from 2017 update to 2021 Series 2, with the exception of 2018 update. We got the Braves at 475. The Orioles are 90. Red Sox are 150. Nationals 120. Reds 90. Rockies 80. Tigers 75. Astros 125. Dodgers 225. Marlins 110. Twins 90. Mets 150. Phillies 150. Padres 350. Giants are 85. Rays are 95. Blue Jays 350. And then we have a spot for unaffiliated by team that's $50. Seventh anniversary break. The largest pot of jambalaya ever.
No. No, I don't have no. I don't holiday.
Lots of big possibilities sitting in that mess. Lots of rookies.
Oh, what?
So if you see something you like, let me know. Alright, here's our other autograph for box number 2. There's Nate Pearson, Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, it's going to be a while before we see him, but I feel like there's still a lot of people that are trying to act like the sky is falling on his values. Long term, he is one of the best ones out there to hold on to. This injury is not a career ender. He should be back. We got Monty Harrison, numbered 54 out of 199. So, unless you really have to, I wouldn't go dumping your Acuna cards. Take a little bit less than what they'd been going for. Fair enough. Brian Anderson. 183 out of 250. There's Vladdy, Yelich, Darvish, Madrigal, Sixto Sanchez.
I just noticed that
Jake Cronenworth.
Jeff Bell?
There's already pills for you, but
Sam Huff. Luis Basabe Alexander, and the Reds. Little guys are doing all right in this case too. Not just big guys, little guys too. Reds get another hit, and that's Tyler Stevenson, who continues to play at the major league level. And for a catcher, his numbers aren't too bad. I think he's batting like around 260 or something like that. A few home runs, right? If you can do that and be a solid game caller, defensive catcher, I mean, it's not like anybody steals anymore, but if they did and you catch some of them out, that's not too shabby either, right? Take that. That's why I had no problem with the Mets taking McCann. I thought that was a good move for them. Because, let's face it, JT Realmuto is in the upper echelon, but he was in the super upper stratosphere as far as dollars were concerned. And the Mets have a guy with a ceiling that they're not going to want to stop up with like a 7-year, multi-trillion-dollar contract. Oh wait, those only come from Washington, right? Anyways, I'm talking about the Nationals. So it is what it is. Francisco Alvarez expected not only. Oh wait, box topper first. Expected not only to be a good receiver, but to demonstrate some great offensive potential as well. And he's done so in the minor leagues this year. He's had a few knocks. He's done well offensively. So still in the early progression. Walker Buehler, JD Martinez, and Josh Donaldson. So if McCann gets 15 home runs for the Mets, I'm a happy guy. I think if Tyler Stevenson gets 15 home runs for the Reds, I think they're happy too. Not too many catchers hit like 40 home runs. Very few, and one of them's long retired and was at the Transcendent Party in New York yesterday. All right, we got our veteran short print coming up. Fernando Tatis, Capitan. All right, we got another rookie missing the nameplate. So, any updates on the U.S. women's national soccer team? I heard they were suffering from a little knee injury the other day. Ended up losing for the first time in a long time. I don't know, did they play again today? I know USA softball did well their first two games. Kat Osterman dominant in the first game for USA. And then I guess USA and what was it, Canada? Was it Canada or Italy? They had a bit of a tight clash following that game. Casey Mize. Kershaw, Peterson, McKenzie, Soto. All about that base, Bogarts. And Twins, Brent Rooker. Missing the nameplate. Brent Rooker. Missing the nameplate. Tejada. Garcia. And Oli Paredes. 165 out of 250. Bryce Baby. And Tom Terrific will be the base short print for this box. Again, generally retired players, card numbered between 301 and 320 are your base short prints. And that's a traditional thing for Gypsy Queen. Looks like skateboarding is on the Olympics right now. All right, got the next autograph here. So again, Jambalaya. Looking to break that any day now. Really want to just knock it out by Wednesday. Are you right there? And Juan Soto. Dalton Varsho, Jake Cronenworth, So we're going to open up another archive signature series after we finish this other stack of packs in front of me. Yes, Reds have gotten an autograph already. So what's his name? Tyler Stevenson. There's Dylan Carlson, Bobby Dalbec, Mickey Moniak. Apostle. Madrigal. And Orioles, Dean Kramer with a base autograph for the Orioles. All right. Let's start on this box here. So, long day for what? There's Lindor. So yeah, the fam is relaxing right now. All in one sitting. Yeah, it's going to be a long one. Definitely going to be a long one, especially since, you know, certain things we're going to want to see all the base rookie cards so you can keep track. You're going to want to know how many Tatis rookie cards you get. Or Vlad's. Oh, wait, neither of those teams are gone yet. Just saying. But if you pick up those teams, you're going to want to know. We're going to want to see a bat down Acuna. All right. There's the other auto for this box. So finishing off box number 3. Machado, Bubic, Freeman, Kramer,
Go get in bed now.
Bellinger,
One of you, go.
Jacob deGrom, 10 out of 75.
It's darker and quieter. Face distraction button.
Joe Adell, Jojo Romero, number 20 out of 199 for the Phils.
Stop moving.
Ryan Mountcastle. Posey enjoying a resurgence this year. Marcus Stroman, Davey Garcia, and the Cubs, Braylon Marquez. There's his base card right behind that. All right. Archive Signature Series. Let's see what we got here. Numbered 8 out of 80 for the Yankees. On an 88 Topps card, Ron Guidry. Ron Guidry, 8 out of 80 on an 88. Yankees. And I got one more sitting here. You know what? I have a feeling the last box of Gypsy Queen is going to have something big in it. That's just a gut feeling. So I'm going to open this one up now, too. Let's just get this one out of the way. I got limited space here, so it'll help me move some things around a little bit. Get rid of this stack of boxes. What's the other one got here? Numbered 11 out of 43. And this is going to go to the A's on a 2004 Cracker Jack. Barry Zito, A's. All right, we got those out of the way. Box number 4. So we got Strasburg, Chapman, and Garrett Cole, 13 out of 99. Did the Yankees get themselves in a sticky situation with this guy? Is the lack of being able to use sticky substances on the mound going to devalue his contract? Probably take us a year or two to really figure it out. For all we know, the recent struggles could just be a mental thing. But it's definitely frustrated quite a few pitchers in the major leagues. Further compounded by the umpires aggressively checking these pitchers out after the rule change was done. We really haven't heard too much since the All-Star break about it. So I don't know. Is it now business as usual? Like we're just used to this, or do you think there's still some pitchers kind of grumbling a little bit? Joey Gallo. I'm not 100% sure what started it, although there was like an article written that I feel like might have gotten the ball rolling on that. It was about, I guess, how all the pitchers go to, I think it was the Angels clubhouse manager. That I don't know. I feel like I'm too busy to watch lots of games, especially when I gotta catch up on wrestling, you know? I've kind of been doing Raw on mini binges so I can check out the whole Bray Wyatt, Alexa Bliss saga, because that seems like pretty much the only interesting storyline WWE has had long term this year and started last year. So I wanted to watch Fyter Fest Part 2 for AEW. Lots of crazy stuff happened in that, but the DVR feature on Sling wouldn't let me open it up. And it wasn't available on demand either, so I guess they had some editing to do. I don't know. I hope they don't edit out all the good stuff in the death match. I'm glad Johnny Moxley is back. He is way more fun than Dean Ambrose ever was. And I like Dean Ambrose. Sammy Sosa for the Cubbies with a short print. Jake Cronenworth. And Cubbies with another short print. This one's missing the nameplate. It's David Bote. Mets are racking up the runs against the Blue Jays. Oh, no. Mets are trailing the Blue Jays 6-3. But they're racking up all 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Mets have given up home runs to Springer, a solo shot, Teoscar Hernandez, a 2-run homer, and Marcus Semien, a 3-run homer. So they still got some catching up to do, but it looks like they're working on it. They played some wild games lately. How about that 15-11 game against the Reds last week? So I see a lot of references to the Guardians. Does this change officially come into play during the offseason? On New Year? Or spring training? When do they officially become the Guardians? How much time do they have to change their mind? I guess really you don't have much of a choice when you have a club that's been around so long. Kind of iconic club, you know. And you're just gonna drop that. You know what name I would have liked? Cleveland Baseball Team. Totally. Cleveland Baseball Team. That would have been good. What do you think? Would that have been better than Guardians? Oh, the Twins got snagged in museum collection, if anybody was wondering.
Look at me. At me. See passion. Dedication. What don't you see? Migraine. All the days it's taken. It's taken enough. But now I take a Galley once a month. For some people, a Galley has a prevent migraine days starting in the first. Reaction, itching, rash, hives, and trouble breathing can occur even days after using. Common side effects include injection site reactions.
So now there's only 3 teams left in museum collection. And I see this break ending before 10 o'clock, so we will have time to run that. Got Joey Votto. Packs are spilling out here. Hauk, Mountcastle. Oh, softball now on. We got, USA versus Australia. That should be good. Who's pitching? That looks like the girl from... Shoot, I think Lexi's asleep. She would know what college that girl's from. I remember her. Arizona State. I don't know. we're kind of limited. We cut cable years ago, and we only have the Pac-10, so we're limited on our college softball. We don't get to see everybody. So, Joe Adele, hello. I know, it's amazing, like, these teams have been around for so long, and places like Amazon say, we're not going to carry your merchandise. Wait a minute, you're the #1 retail seller in the world. Peer pressure. And changes are coming. Dylan Carlson, TJ Antone, 30 out of 250. Bobby Dalbeck. And Rangers. Escape Shirton Doom by pulling a Shirton Apostle. Rookie auto. Nope, not even close. So again, scrolling at the bottom of your screen, we have the biggest jambalaya break ever. I don't know, I'd have to do some research, and I really don't have time to. But this break may have the most amount of cards ever in a Marc-Down break. I mean, let's face it. This is almost 2 full cases worth of jumbo cards. This is 11 boxes. Those usually come 6 to a case. We've done case breaks on jumbos a few years ago, and we stopped doing them because they took so darn long. So therefore, we might be able to assume, well, if one case break was too much time, double that is really a lot. So, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if it's the most amount of cards we've ever opened up in one break. With that being said, you know, considering what you're going after, the short print possibilities, all right, short prints can be a big deal in this. Parallels can be a big deal in this. Huge, could be huge, right? You look at this break, and you got teams in there that are like under $100. Quite a few. It's going to be a lot of cards. So for those who go to Walmart and pick up blaster boxes of cards and think about how many cards you get. Think about how many cards you get for $90, for $80, for $75. This break's going to have a lot of cards. It's good. It's going to be worth taking a shot here. Just saying. I know some people don't want lots of base cards. Understood. But you get some decent base rookies that you can send them into like SGC, CSG. Get a little extra return on that. So. There's Chris Bryant. Jeff McNeil for the Mets, number 2 out of 50. Alex Kirilloff, Kybert Ruiz, Luis Patino, Estevan Florial, 181 out of 199, Marcelo Zuna. Is that 181 out of 199 years served? I don't know. Jazz Chisholm. Sure thing. I'll tell you what, I'll put you down, and as I do that, I'll also tag you in it. It's been up for a while, so it's pretty far down there. So, Reds. That's not letting me tag you. I'll get you tagged in it later. That way you can follow on the main post too. So Reds are now gone in Jambalaya. And again, usually we do 10% off 3 teams in a break, but once we hit a certain threshold, we do lower it down to 10% off of 2 teams sometimes. And that would be the case with this one. So 10% off 2 teams in the big jambalaya break. And the Orioles strike with the other pitcher of note in this Gypsy Queen series. It's Keegan Aiken. So Kramer and Aiken both show up. In this case. Joe's like, who dat? No, it's not the Saints. Who dey? No, it's not the Bengals. Final box of Gypsy Queen. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this break wrapped up. We'll do a recap. I'm probably gonna send messages out for a time. I still have a few payments I'm looking for. I should be able to. It's still early and it's a weekend, so that's even more in my favor. I think we'll manage to get museum collection going tonight. I shook the magic 8 ball, and it says chances are looking good. So. All right, Kettle Marte, Zach Greinke, and Steven Strasburg, numbered 48 out of 50 for the Nationals. Last box of Gypsy Queen. Do we have a big rookie auto sitting waiting in here? Ooh, Angels pitcher Patrick Sandoval has struck out 12 through 8, giving up 0 hits so far. So we've just totally jinxed him. Max Kepler. I don't know. I don't think you can stop these no-hitters this year. Would that be the record breaker? Because like, we got 2 no-hitters that didn't count already this year. Technically, I think this would be the record breaker, right? And it's not even August. Vlad Jr. I feel like they showed 2 pitches in the softball game. Like, what the heck?
You can't sleep sideways. Because your legs are in my legs.
So before the beginning of the year, they created some COVID rules, one of which was the 7-inning doubleheader. So it was 7-inning doubleheaders, international tiebreakers. They said that if a no-hitter occurs in a 7-inning doubleheader, it's not going to count as a no-hitter. I think we had one by Madison Bumgarner. I forgot who the other pitcher was that threw one. It might have even been a combined effort. Because why keep that pitcher going if they're not going to actually get a no-hitter? Which at that point I get. Juan Soto. Xander Bogaerts. Missing the nameplate. So we've been scrolling this for a while here. We're going to bring it back to this. I got to take the Twins off of there. Tigers, Astros, and Dodgers, the last three teams, I think. Double check that. Yeah, Tigers, Astros, and Dodgers, the last three teams in our second museum collection break. There's Nelson Cruz, who just got traded to the Rays. Dylan Carlson, Bobby Dalbec, Ian Anderson, Lou Brock, another short print for the Cardinals. Ryan Mountcastle. And Sepia, Jorge Mateo for the Padres, 93 out of 99.
I need you to go do that. Get up. Get up.
Acuna. Closing out the final box here of Gypsy Queen. So we're still waiting on a couple autographs. All right, well, we got a parallel here. First one we've seen in a little while. All about that base, about that base.
Stop it.
Brian Hayes. Bryce Baby. Brent Rooker. And another little thing for the Dodgers there, right? Keibert Ruiz, 16 out of 150. The parallel. Alex Kirilloff. Got a base Ruiz. Trevor Story becoming a Story in New York. Could he be bound for the Yankees? Joey Bart. Alec Bohm. Got the script short print, Yusei Kikuchi. And black and white, White Sox, Cody Hewer, numbered 30 out of 50. White Sox, Cody Hewer. An example of the, what I call the twinning effect, as we did have a base Hewer in this case. And usually you see one or two of these twinsies pop up. Often with tops, one will be a base, one will be a parallel. And final stack of packs, final auto coming up. Again, we'll recap it, and then we'll look to put the finishing touches on this whole museum collection break, because we want to see if there's enough interest for a third one. So, well, here we go. 94 out of 250, so that's a blue parallel. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves. Captain Mini, numbered to 250. All right, got another parallel auto. Not a mind-blowing name, but it is a parallel auto. So both autos in this box parallels. Oh. And there's another no-no developing in Houston. 7 innings completed. Framber Valdez yet to give up a hit. That would be crazy. Let's get 2 no-hitters going today in Major League Ball, right? Yeah. There's Austin Meadows. Pavin Smith.
have your weight on your feet, but you're using your hands to maintain some balance, then it can count. But that was borderline. Call it a contest, but hey,
DeGrom.
seem to be in the zone. They're going to call it a contest. Equals on that one. Otherwise,
So who's this final autograph going to be? Last night I said, you know what? I have just a good feeling to do the pitching checks. Well, they get checked. They can get checked several times throughout a game. But I mean, if they've just been throwing, 7 or 8 innings of no hit ball, they'd have to be pretty stupid to want to check the pitcher in the 9th inning. Just saying. Although we had an umpire in one of Lexi's games today totally make up a rule. So the umpire got so confused by a delayed steal, he called a hesitation on the runner as a continuation play when she was doing a delayed steal from second to third. Now, anybody who knows about the continuation rule knows that generally happens on a walk, and if the runner decides to continue to go from first to second, they cannot hesitate for more than a split second or they're called out. On a delayed steal from second to third, there is no such rule. So the umpire pretty much just called the runner out for shits and giggles. We didn't find it very funny, but we still won, so it was okay. And so last night I said I thought we had one top-tier rookie that we were going to find in these boxes. And I guess Tariq Skubal of the Tigers proves me wrong. 28 out of 150. I can't always be right. We can't always have a top-name rookie autograph in every case. So sometimes my instincts fail me, and we don't get what I had expected. I mean, there's a lot of top-tier rookies in this class, in my opinion. Guys like Adele and Bart and Bohm, Carlson. Who's another guy that people are chasing right now? I can't quite put my finger on it. Who's another guy who's like a, A- tier type guy that people are hoping to have lots of upside? Son of a gun, there's so many of them. I'm just drawing a blank. Anyways, oh look, there's a third autograph in this box, and it's Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's not too bad. So it's not a parallel like the other two. So Ke'Bryan Hayes for the Pirates. Oh wait, does that does that mean okay? I guess my instincts are pretty good on these things. Oh, I have so much fun with that sometimes. All right, so let's do a little recap here. Not quite as loaded as the first half of the case, but there was some highlights in this break, right? And some of them were honorable mentions. For example, we did see Ke'Bryan Hayes with missing the nameplate. That's a good short print. And his former teammate Will Craig with a bazooka back. Kershaw to 150 on the chrome. Acuna out of 250. Strasburg gold out of 50. Oh, I missed this earlier. This is, it's not numbered, but it's actually a parallel. Check this out on the Braylon Marquez for the Cubs. It's a script. I wonder if those are that much tougher than a regular one. So Gypsy Queen autograph parallels. Team script font swap, 1 in every 217. So that's like a case hit, essentially, right there. You see one of those per case. I didn't even notice it the first time around. Because I was looking at teams because I wanted to put these two guys together, Keegan Aiken and Dean Kramer. Also wanted to put these two guys together, Dalton Varsho and Andy Young. Mets had David Peterson, Reds Tyler Stevenson, Rangers Shirt and Apostle, White Sox Cody Hewer out of 50, Tigers Tariq Skubal out of 250, Dodgers got this Steve Garvey out of 63, A's Barry Zito out of 43, Yankees Ron Guidry out of 80. A nice SSP here. Stan the Man Musial for the Cardinals. That's a base short print, but it's also missing the nameplate. Our big veteran name for this half of the case would have to be Edgar Martinez for the Mariners. And that rookie that I felt was sitting in there, a little kaboom, Brian Hayes for the Pirates. So Museum Mixer, I'm going to try to get that rolling. I don't know, can I do this in 20 minutes? I think that's cutting it too close. Let me aim for 10:15. I got a 10:15, 10:30. I don't want to go too late with this, but I also gotta get in contact with a couple people. All right, there's only 3 teams left for museum collection. 10% off 3 teams or more. And this will be a quick break too. I think it took us 45 minutes at the most to do the last one. That included roll call. So Tigers are 40. Astros are 40, Dodgers are 50. We'll be back shortly. If you need anything, hit me up on